All right, so now we're going to look at graphing a parallel line to this given line. Now, first, we look at the y-intercept. If that's 0, this is -1. That's -2. So I would write b, the y-intercept of an equation, of this equation is -2. Remember, in slope-intercept form, it's y equals mx plus b, and that's our y-intercept. Now, m is the slope, which is a rise over the run. So our rise is we go up 1, 2 over 1. So our slope in this for this equation is 2 over 1, which just reduces to 2. So the equation of this line is y equals, I plug in 2 right here. So 2x, and instead of plus b, you write minus 2. Now we need to write an equation parallel. So I'm just going to move this equation, have the same slope, but a different y-intercept. So instead of -2, I'm going to write the equation as y equals 2x plus 2. And to graph that, it would be at +2, and then I would go up 2 over 1 to get to the next point. Then from this point up 2 over 1. And then here is my line. And you can see that it's parallel. They never touch. Now this line right here, we start at 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5 up here. So this has a y-intercept of 4. So my b is 4. Now the line goes down. It has a negative slope. So from this point, I go down 1. And then I go over 1, 2, 3, 4. So my slope here is -1 over 4. And then from there, my b is +4. So my equation would be y equals -1 over 4 x, and then plus 4. Now, to be parallel, I can just move this. So instead of having my y-intercept as 4, I'm going to have my y-intercept be -1. So my slope would stay the same, and it would be y equals -1 over 4 x, and then here just -1. So if we start here, I can go -1, down 1, and then over 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I need 2 points here, and I can make my line, and you notice they're parallel. So for this equation, my y-intercept here is b equals 1. It starts at 1. And then from here, I go down 1, 2, 3, 4. So -4, and then over 1. So my slope here becomes -4 over 1, or just -4. So this equation is y equals -4x, and then plus 1. And then if you notice, I could start right here, and this would be -1, for example, if I wanted to write a slope of or draw a parallel line. And then I can just go down 4, and then over 1, and connect these points to make a parallel line. It's hard to draw here. But my equation would be y equals -4x. And all that I did was change my y-intercept from +1 to be -1.